Well, here we are. Here's the Cornish pasty that we'll be making today. Let's get cooking. Right, the ingredients for our Cornish pasty. We've got some rump steak here, we've got an onion, we've got a swede, a Norwegian, no, just a swede. We've got potatoes and we've got bacon pieces, and over yonder, which you cannot see, but if I tilt this up, I've got my sheets of pastry. So instead of making the pastry, do yourselves a favour, buy it in sheets from the supermarket. It's always good quality, and it stops cooking from being a chore, which is kind of my job for you, isn't it, really? Okay, so we're going to start chopping up all these ingredients and put them in a bowl and combine them for the contents of our Cornish pasty. Right, now we've got all that together. It's a good grind of black pepper. And a bit of salt. We've got bacon in there as well, so we don't want too much salt. And now we'll combine all that together. Right, now we've got it all combined, it's time to fill our pasty. Rightio. So that's the filling, all inside pastry, a little bit of salt, a little bit of ground black pepper, a little bit of flour. Now it'll become obvious to you, even if it isn't obvious already, that there'll be juices coming out of this meat and so forth and so on. And there might be some juices coming out of this butter that I'm putting on top. Well, add the flour to it and the meat juices and the butter, and you've got a rather nice gravy that's going to flow through. So just pinch them together. So line them all up like this and get them to stick. Now if you find you're having trouble, just make sure you pop your pastry back into, well actually for your next one, pop your pastry back into the fridge and get it a bit colder, and it'll be a lot easier to deal with. Right, so they're all stuck together, and now you crimp them. So basically you're doubling up the pastry, turning it around and crimping it. Now there is a tale about the crimping, that they used to leave extra big crimps on some of them so that the miners could hold the pasty by the crimp in order to eat it, and then throw away that bit afterwards. I don't know how true that is. Then egg wash all over. That'll give it a nice crispy finish. And there you have it. We're now going to put some slits in here. Alright. That'll stop it from... Oh, pop that over there. That'll stop it from bursting out. So, what are these going to look like? Well, let's go and have a look at one. So that's what it looks like. Pretty. And there they are. There's not as much of it there because I just couldn't stop eating it. But I thought I should stop and photograph that. These are just out of this world. Honestly, if you've got some time, grab some pastry and the rest of the ingredients and make these. They're absolutely fantastic. Alright, I will catch you on the next recipe.